got your
it.
bag,
Yes,
you
sir.
make it back on that field.
hmm
But since sometimes when it rains, it pours.
Yeah.
Because you get back on that field and then very quickly
Yeah.
you suffer an injury that takes you off the field again, man. With
hmm
the offseason you had,
Yeah.
with missing being on that field with your teammates,
For
man, how
sure.
tough was it to be like, dang, I have
Yeah.
another obstacle to get over?
Yeah, that was really hard because I thought once I got through the contract situation, I was just ready to get, all right, we ready for the season. And I felt good going into the season. And, I feel like the quick turnaround with Green Bay didn't necessarily help the situation. But at the same time, like, injuries are a part of the game. I just think the timing of mine was unfortunate because leading up to this process, like, God's really blessed me and I've been extremely healthy, and I've never missed this amount of time of football in my entire life. And so it was definitely a new challenge, and it allowed me to see a different side of being kind of broken physically, but being poured into like spiritually and mentally and other areas in my life that helped me become better when I step back on the field. And
Mm.
so, you know, the injury was really tough because it was a pretty significant injury to my quad and something that just was very unexpected. But I just try to take a day by day approach and and just get back as quick as I can. But at the same time, like, you don't feel like yourself when you're out. You know what I mean? You
Yeah.
was out with the contract and the ankle stuff, and then you missed a time with the quad. So it was just a lot of ups and downs. But like, man, my faith really grew during that time.
Mm.
Like I really found joy in the midst of uh difficulty. And I think I was somebody who's my circumstances sometimes dictated my happiness. And I think there's a difference
Mm.
sometimes between happiness and joy that I've learned. Happiness is sometimes more dictated on your circumstances if things are going good or things are going bad. I think joy is something that's deep within that comes truly from a spiritual gift from the Lord that no matter what my circumstances look like, I'm going to be good. I'm going to be okay. And he's going to continue to provide for me like he always has. And so, again, it was just a time that I really leaned into my support system and they really picked me up because it was very unknown territory from the contract to being hurt. There was two things that A, I never anticipated, and B, I've never been through. But to be honest, like, I wouldn't trade it. Like, I wouldn't
Wow.
change anything because I wouldn't be sitting here today with a new perspective, with a new sense of just peace and gratitude. Not because of like the money that I got or the like my ability to get back on the field. I think it was just like seeing myself grow through tough times, allowing other people to see me go through tough things, and they see I still coming in this building with a smile on my face. I'm still supporting the young guys and my teammates when I'm not out there, and I'm still being a presence while I'm on this team and not letting my circumstances get me down. So I can't take all that credit. I definitely give that credit to God and my support system, and it was just good to finally step back out there.